Ladies and gentlemen, Cloud's Sakura game is back on the menu with the new release Sakura Bunny Girls. Dude, I wonder what the music and the dark background in general might indicate here. I wonder. Let's just get into it. Looking forward to it. Okay, now it's calm. What's with the change? Actually, there is a little dark tune to it. Like, a little bit. I glance left and right as I enter this skyscraper's security room. An army of cameras and guards armed to the teeth protecting its confidential contents. Nobody knows for sure what's inside and why it's so important for Ishigaki Incorporated, but we are not being paid to ask questions. We're being paid to ensure that nobody lays their hands on it, no matter the cost.
Good evening, Yori. I hope you're not daunted by our security measures. I admit it's quite a display for just one small briefcase.
Not at all, sir. I work with bigger squads to protect even smaller targets. Size doesn't matter when it comes to value.
That's true. And the very reason we picked you for the job.
Mr. Himura, the employer that hired me not so long ago, guides me to the center of the room where the briefcase is located. Taking into account it would take an entire platoon to break into the building. Whoa. To steal it, I assume it must contain something relatively priceless.
Well then, Yori. I doubt that someone as proficient as you needs to be reminded of their duties, but I'll do it just in case. A mere formality, for there is too much on the line to leave any loose ends.
I understand, sir, and I appreciate the refresher. That will help me stay focused and fulfill my job.
Very good. This company needs more diligent employees like you.
Mr. Himura smiles at me as he taps the target, its regular appearance not distinguishing it from an ordinary leather briefcase.
Protecting this briefcase will be your mission, Yori. We need to transport it to our laboratories, which are located at the other end of the city. You'll have a team of armed guards and an armed van at your disposal. The contents are secret, and they should remain so. Nobody should ever open the briefcase, not even you, Yori. That's why, despite its common looks, this briefcase is practically a portable safe. The compound I trust you to quickly deliver it to the lab without any complications.
This guy raising flags already.
Is everything clear?
Yes, sir. You can count on me. Nothing will get in my way, and if it does, it will regret it. Pleased with my comment, Mr. Himura hands me the briefcase, directing his steps towards the exit. Although, as he's about to leave, he stops, turning around to gaze at me once more.
Remain in contact with the briefcase at all the times, Yori. Never break eye contact with it and protect it with your life if you must. We gave you a gun for a reason. Check if it's properly loaded and don't be afraid to use it.
Understood, sir.
Excellent. Report to me upon successful delivery.
And with that last remark, Mr. Himura heads towards the elevator, disappearing shortly after behind the metallic doors. A band of armed guards, an armored van, and a loaded gun. This briefcase is definitely more valuable than money, which means I'll have to take extra precautions. Who knows who could be after something like this?
You're in charge of the mission now, sir. Orders.
Prepare everything for the delivery of the briefcase. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. And you heard Mr. Himura. If someone tries anything funny, use the necessary force to neutralize them. We're not taking any chances.
On it, sir.
One of the guards notes before he instructs the others to get the van ready for pickup, the squad moving up and down as they carry on my orders. In the meantime, I'll seize the opportunity to visit the bathroom. When the mission begins, there will be no time for these things. So it's now or never, and the latter won't be agreeable in the slightest. Did you take the briefcase with you, Fa? With the business in the bathroom done, I proceed to wash my hands and freshen up, my gaze always locked on the briefcase. Let's go. It's laying by my side, in contact with my feet so that I can control it further. I've been away for a few minutes, enough time for my team to have taken care of the preparations. Eager to depart from building in the armored van and complete the mission smoothly, I exit the bathroom, aiming for the security room where I expect to find the team ready to go. Alright people, let's get this mission When I set eyes on scene, words fail me, as I instinctively pull out my gun from the holster. The security guards are defeated. All of them are unconscious and lying down on the ground. I didn't hear any kind of struggle while I was in the bathroom for. Whoever's done this must be a professional. Either that or it's someone from the inside. You can't simply walk into this kind of building stealthily. Unsure about who... Look at all those people on the ground. Okay, listen. It's not just wing cloud, okay? Something like that you can expect from a lot of visual novel developers. You would not have the background characters shown. Anyway, unsure about who I'll have to face, I investigate the area looking for any clues, eventually discovering a broken window? That's impossible. The security room is on the 25th floor. Who could have done such a thing?
Satomi reporting. No, I haven't found it yet, but I'll do it shortly. The one responsible for protecting the briefcase hasn't left the building. He must still be around here elsewhere, somewhere.
A foreign yet feminine voice coming down the corridor alerts me, prompting me to aim my gun in that direction. The culprit is here, and looking for me too. I can't let her get away with the briefcase. I must pin her down, if you know what I mean. Wait. Sakura Bunny Girls doesn't have achievements? What? Not gonna lie, I'm super surprised about this. I'm very surprised about this. I mean, all the latest Sakura games for a long time always had achievements. Anyway. So, with this goal in mind, I rush toward the source of the voice, aiming down the sights of my gun. Oh, you! Get your hands where I can see them! What the... Well, no wonder they were defeated easily. Thinking that I discover some sort of industrial spy, I turn around the corner of the counter, a girl in a bunny suit, an attire unusual enough to stun me.
Oh, so you found me instead? How ironic. Anyway, be a good boy and hand me the briefcase. There is no need for you to get hurt and join your team on the floor.
You're not in the position to demand things, intruder. I won't hesitate to pull the trigger.
Do it. Pull the trigger. If you have the nerve, of course.
The mysterious intruder bends forwards, taunting me to take her down. And boom! This is your last warning. Raise your hands, drop to your knees, and surrender! Honestly, I should have just pulled the trigger.
I don't think I will. So why don't you shoot me,
You asked for it! Leaving me no choice, I end up pulling the trigger, trying to neutralize the enemy. What? Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? But to my utmost bafflement, she stops the bullet mid-air with her fingers, tossing it away as if it was a used napkin. Oh my god, how the hell did she do that?
Your turn is over, now it's time for me.
Intimidated by her display of uncanny force and agility, I pull the trigger again, rather uselessly since this girl is capable of dodging my shots every single time. She gets closer and closer to me until she punches me in the chest, with enough force to steal my breath away. Not even a professional boxer would be able to hit this hard.
Is she even human? So much trouble for this pitiful briefcase. Was it really worth the pain? Anyway, orders are orders. You just got in the way.
The intruder answers me with a cold voice, studying the target of her wicked mission with her eyes.
As expected, that is not a regular briefcase. Your company protected it adequately. Open it for me and I'll be gone. You've made things complicated enough already.
Huh. It sucks to be you because I can. As I tell her that I don't have any way to open it, an idea crossed my mind, forcing me to close my mouth and nod. Alright. I'll open it for you.
Goodbye. All I care about right now are the contents of the briefcase.
Find it, hand to me and I'll unlock it. It needs my fingerprint as well as a safety code. The intruder grimaces suspicious about my actual intentions. But luckily for me, she falls for my trick.
Here you go, and don't do anything stupid.
Stupid is my middle name for.
I'm going easy on you, but that can change quickly.
I know. I only want to get this over with. Pretending to have surrendered, I sweep my finger across the briefcase's lock. A fake action that does absolutely nothing.
Are you done? I didn't hear anything.
Yup. I'm done. The briefcase is now secure. Taking advantage of the situation, I shove the briefcase into the intruder's face, causing her to withdraw in pain. Since she's dazed, I proceed to press the alarm button and bolt down the stairs, the siren blaring as the building begins to go into lockdown.
You little...
Enraged for having been tricked, the intruder begins to pound on the now locked door, thirsting for revenge. Taking into account her unnatural powers, it won't be long before she brings the door down, which means I've got to escape from the building and make her lose track. She won't stop at anything to retrieve the briefcase now. That show has made it personal for her. Sliding down the stairs, railing to save time, I reach the bottom floor rather quickly. This is where the parking is located and where my ticket to get out of here waits. Thanks to my intervention, the whole place is in lockdown, for the intruder doesn't seem to be daunted in the slightest given the finding stones that keep drawing closer to me. Whew. She's prowling with the security, making them drop like flies with her impossible powers. The image of her stopping my bullet with her bare hands still lingers inside of my head. But impossible or not, I've been tasked to deliver this briefcase to the laboratories, and this mission I'm going to complete regardless of her being my adversary. Heartened to fulfill my duty, I race across the parking lot, looking for the vehicle that was supposed to carry the briefcase. Fortunately for me, since the company assigned this operation to an armored van, I managed to find it pretty quickly. You better not be locked. I muttered at myself as I pulled the handle, discovering to my ease that the driver left the door unlocked. Yes! Everything was ready before the trespasser attacked us. Alright, let's get the hell out of there! Once I tossed the briefcase in the driver's seat, I discovered the driver didn't leave the keys inside, rendering the van useless. You've got to be kidding! You left the door open, you could have left the keys as well! I cursed the driver as I wondered what to do next, the commotion inching closer and closer to the parking. There is no way I'll be able to escape on foot, so I have no choice but to hotwire the van. Feeling the pressure of the intruder relentlessly heading towards me, I violently remove the plastic cover on the steering column. This model is quite old, so I don't have to worry about any locking mechanisms. Let's go. A drop of luck in a sea of misfortune. Rather thankful for it to be the case, I focus on the roll of electrical wires that lay before me, pulling aside the battery ignition and start to wire bundle the moment I identify it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I repeat the same words like a mantra as I strip the insulation from the battery wires and twist them together, carefully enough to not get electrocuted. Yes, 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 you're now mine, Van! Delighted to see how the electrical components spring to life thanks to my devious technique, I proceed to spark the starter wire by touching the end of it to the connected battery wires. By the way, now that I think about it, by now I would not be surprised if she can run as fast as the car drives. And then I rev the engine, allowing me to detach the starter wire and continue on my way. Almost there, I need to take care of you. Steering wheel, don't resist and we'll be done soon. I threaten I will before I start turning with all my strength, breaking the steering lock and thus allowing me to turn it normally. Huh. Wait, I mean normally yes. If the car is not started, the lock, the wheel is sort of locked. If you would hotwire it, would it not unlock? I wonder. I have no clue. I've never hotwired a car. I don't know how to do that even, so.
Hold it right there! That briefcase is mine! So if you give up now, I won't hurt you!
By the way, she's thick. Nice.
Much.
The trespasser glares at me from distance. The security door deformed on the ground due to the forceful kick she gave it. She's finally found me. I must exit the building at once. Unwillingly to obey her orders, I floor the pedal to the metal, prompting the bypassed engine to roar and the van to start moving.
Have it the hard way then.
Displeased by my choice, the invader begins to run after me, matching the speed of the vehicle in an instant. I knew it. Holy crap. Is there anything she can't do?
Why are you making this so difficult? Follow the example of your team and let me knock you out. It will be easier for both of us that way.
Yeah, sorry, but I've got the mission complete. And nobody's going to make me fail it, not even you! I yell the gale as I drive in the secret gate, smashing it rather effortlessly thanks to the weight of the armored van. That was quite the start for me, but I can't allow anything to get in my way. Cafe, music, vintage. Anyway, also it looks to me like they designed a new city for this game. Nice. Surpassing the city speed limits by several miles per hour, I drive away from the skyscraper, dodging the traffic as I enter the freeway. Are you done? Tell me that you're done. You've caused too much trouble already. I ask the question to myself as I gaze at the rear view mirror. Nobody inside apart from the cars that I'm overtaking. Thank God she's decided to quit chasing me. Unless... I guess that even if she was that inhumanly quick, she was no match for an actual car. But to my dismay, right, as I consider that I've left the menace behind, I feel something heavy plummeting on top of the van, almost make me lose control of the vehicle.
You're proving to be such a big annoyance. Your company must have paid you handsomely for you to be this stubborn.
I can hear the trespasser complain as she advances toward the front part of the van, her steps echoing on the metal steadily. I'm not doing it for money, invader. I'm doing it because it's my job. I only care about flawless carrying out what I was hired for. Disinclined for her to set foot where I am, I begin to swear the steering wheel, forcing the cabin to change its direction abruptly. I keep doing it for a while until I stop hearing steps. Is it a good thing or a bad thing for? Damn, I think I should cut off the Dude, you need to stop triggering the flags like that. Well, damn. Before I'm able to sigh with relief, the trespasser lands on the hood, clasping the steering wheel aggressively through the windshield with her hands.
Firstly, it's too arrogant of you to claim that you're carrying out the mission flawlessly. You've run into several issues, to say the least. And secondly, you should stop calling me an intruder. My name is Satomi, and I'd appreciate if you showed your opponent some respect.
I stare at Satomi as I attempt to reach the briefcase with my left hand, this reaction triggering her to twist the wheel and change the course of the van so that it drives into a wall. Oh shit! But as the wall gets close to me at a dangerous rate, my instinct prompts me to pull the handbrake, causing the vehicle to lose balance and ultimately topple. This forced Satomi to withdraw with an energetic jump as the car begins to slide sideways on the asphalt. This has certainly been messy, but it beats crashing into a concrete wall. Does it? Maybe.
I must confess, I'm impressed you're this helplessly obstinate. You're giving your all.
Uh-oh.
To fight me despite being aware that you are destined to lose. I'd shake your hand if I didn't have a job to do.
Satomi accompanies her taunt with a chuckle as she starts walking toward the crash site. Her gaze locked on me as I shatter the rest of the windshield with my feet to be able to get out of the van.
I have a job to do too, Satomi. And as I told you, I take it very seriously. That's both praiseworthy and very inconvenient. But since I respect that resolution, I'm willing to make you a deal. Drop the briefcase to the ground, turn around, I promise I won't lay hands. My hands on you.
That's what I'm after for. Anyway,
That accident has bruised you enough already, don't you think?
I'm used to hear that lousy deal. I snort as I take out my gun. I loading a new magazine before I aim it at Satomi. I can't accept that offer, Satomi.
Ah, what a pity. You have a cute face, and I was looking forward to not making it any bloodier.
Satomi cracks her weak comment before she rushes at me. Her fists raised high in the air with the obvious intention of sinking them into my face. As I'm preparing to pull the trigger and empty my gun, a silhouette lands next to Satomi, causing her to stop in her tracks to parry their attacks. Huh? What?
Why is it always you when there is trouble around, Satomi? You could cut this city sound slot and go on vacation. I go where I need. I'm needed, Rico. Don't fool yourself into thinking that I stay, because I like it here. I thought as much. I was only suggesting you ask your employer for some free time. Trust me when I say everyone would love that.
The girl called Rico teases Satomi as she spars with her. Satomi capable of warding off her strikes easily despite her wearing a bunny suit as well. What is going on? Is she not like Satomi? Rico seems to be somewhat weaker, for she isn't afraid to confront Satomi.
You see,
someone in the neighborhood is cooking something good now. I can literally smell it through the window, damn it. Anyway.
You see, we're in the middle of some unfinished business. Leave now, and I won't beat you up, Rico. Do you want me to leave so early? But we're just getting started. You haven't even let my friends join the party.
Huh?
Friends, what are you talking about? When I heard all the ruckus, I knew that you were behind it, so I thought that it would be nice if the police could come and have some fun with you. They'll be here in a second now, isn't that great?
Upon hearing Rico's playful message, Satomi hops back with a scolding grimace on her face, not liking the fact that we won't be alone for much longer. Is the problem? Given her incredible powers, she'd be able to get rid of the police in a couple of minutes, if not less.
You win this time, Rico. But don't expect this to happen again. I won't.
And with this last provocative tease, Rico bids Satomi goodbye as she blends with the darkness of the night. A new girl setting eyes on me when Satomi's nowhere to be seen. Uh-oh. Ooh, she's cute. What did I expect, dude? Wing clouds. Of course she's cute.
That was a close one. Satomi's a tough cookie. Or a mean bitch. It depends on who you ask. But whatever she is, we should make a run for it before the police arrives. I doubt we'll be able to explain to them what happened.
Freeze! Even if Rico's proved to be an ally, I lift my gun to point the barrel at her chest the moment she takes a step closer to me, prompting her to narrow her eyes with a combination of nervousness and confusion.
Whoa, easy there, easy! I don't want to harm you. I don't even know what the fuss about with Satomi's was.
Are you not after the briefcase then?
Nope, I don't care about it. I just came here to help you. So why don't you lower that gun before someone gets hurt?
Curiously, Rico's fidgety expression reflects fear, something that triggers me to do what she said. Unlike Satomi, I don't think she's a threat to my mission. Also, by the way, she also thick.
Much better. Being held at gunpoint isn't especially agreeable. And now that nobody's gonna get shot, how about you follow me to my place?
Eh?
The sirens are getting closer and we shouldn't be around when they arrive.
Why? They'll take me somewhere safe and away from this madness. They'll help me deliver the briefcase.
Are you sure? You caused lots of damage with that van. And knowing the police, as I do, they'll confiscate the briefcase as evidence.
I gasp with realization would Rico explain the situation to be her line of reasoning feasible enough for me to consider my chances.
See, that's something you don't want to avoid. You've done the impossible to push Satomi back, so it would be a shame if you failed because of this.
You're right, sadly. The police will get in the way and put my mission at risk. So just this once, I'll go with Yuriko. Don't think I'll bring my guard down for. Protecting the briefcase my sole objective.
Okay. You corporate people are nuts.
Riko winks at me before she takes my hands, pulling me into a dark alley as the sirens continue to close in. She appears to be rather friendly and uninterested in the briefcase, but is she someone I can trust? I guess I will trust her. For now. I just noticed as well, her hair kind of ends with different color. I like that. Riko doesn't stop tagging. Also, new apartment design. Nice. Riko doesn't stop tagging my hand until we reach her place. That's an interesting soundtrack she's playing in the background of her apartment. An inconspicuous apartment located next to the heart of the city. It's a nice apartment for. At least, well, like the living room of it. I'm digging this. Nobody would be able to tell that such a powerful girl lives here. It is rather convenient since the racket of sirens buzzing down the street is almost constant. What? Oh, have a look at her hair. See? Blonde and then ends with pink. I like that. Also, she's a bit tanned. Nice. Anywho.
What a close call, huh? The police must be swarming the van like an army of ants right now.
Yep, we got out just in time. And speaking of calls, I should inform the headquarters of what happened now that I can finally catch a briefer.
Alright then, I'll give you some space while you make that call.
I like her.
Not to mention I gotta get changed as well. This skin-tight suit is less comfortable than it looks.
To be honest, I can imagine it is not very comfortable. Riko winks at me playfully before she leaves the room, allowing me to contact my superior somewhat privately. She's still around, which means she can hear what I say. I must be careful not to not disclose too much information.
Yori, is that you? We drank cocktails since the alarm went off at the offices. Is the briefcase secure? We haven't received the reports from the laboratories and management was feeling the worst.
The briefcase is still secure, sir. I have it with me. The intruder was unable to seize it.
Excellent performance, but do you mind explaining what happened? Most personnel in the offices are hurt. Did an assault team break in?
Not quiet. I twist my lips as I ponder how I should explain to Mr. Himura that the dude, you have cameras there! Check the cameras! That a girl in a bunny suit stormed the offices and single-handedly took out the whole security team. He'll never believe such story, so I should adapt it so he won't think I've gone crazy. It was a single intruder, sir, an elite soldier of some sort since her abilities were unrivaled. She caught everyone off guard and neutralized them. I managed to press the alarm button and escape with the armored van. She intercepted it and made me crash for. Now the police are investigating the area. It won't be long before they start asking questions to the company. The line goes silent when I finish narrating tonight's events, Mr. Himura surely taking some seconds to fully digest what I said. This version of the actual incident is still hard to believe.
I see. You did well escaping from the offices and securing the briefcase, Yori. I'll contact the police shortly to avoid any misunderstandings. You're the victim after all.
Very well, sir. Should I resume my mission or wait until the situation calms down?
Deliver the briefcase is important, for there is no need to rush. There is no deadline or time limit.
Now you tell me that?
I'll relay your explanation to management and let them decide the next steps. For now, stay put and continue to protect the briefcase until further notice.
Understood, sir. I note Asai and the call, ready and willing to follow my orders. This should be simple now that I'm laying low in Riko's apartment.
Let's go!
I'm loving it.
Hey there, are you done? I don't want to interrupt some super secret talk or something.
Also, side tale. Yes! She's best girl. Yeah, I'm done. You can enter the room. Thanks for waiting.
No problem. Secrets should remain secret, am I right?
Riko returns to me while asking a teasing question. Her clothes so regular that it's almost stunning not seeing her with the bunny outfit on.
What's up with that face? Did you expect to lay your eyes on a normal girl?
I'm sorry for staring, Rico. I'm sorry. It's been a most unusual day.
No wonder. Satomi always causes quite an impression, doesn't she? I bet that she charged her way inside the building, beating up everyone that dared to be in her way.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm the only one who was able to get away from her almost unscathed.
You should consider yourself lucky. Most, if not all, end up under her heels. She's ruthless when it comes to working, and sadly, you had a taste of that today.
Rico giggles as she sits down in front of me, her vibrant gaze glued to my expression.
Anyway, may I know your name, or is it something classified like Agent 42? We've been chatting for a while now, and I have no clue who you are.
My name is Yori, and no, it's not classified.
Oh, and here I was hoping for a spy-like name, but Yori's a cute name, I like it.
Wait a second. Now that I think about it, you say it's not a spy-like name. But if you think about it, there was pretty recently, if you think about it, it was last year, a show, an anime, with a guy with a quite similar name. That was like working for like what you would call it, like a secret police, I guess? Something like this, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. It's a good show, it's a good show. It's a good anime. I need to buy the manga as well. Okay. Plot. I'm gonna reveal the title, Spy Family. It's so good. Yuri is the name there, but Yori is pretty close. Anywho.
I like it.
Thank you. I guess it's a name like any other.
If you say so.
Rico sticks out her tongue jokingly, holding her merry expression as she banters with me. She's practically treating me as a friend. As a friend already? Good. I should perhaps take advantage of that. Don't just be a friend to her. Ask Rico about herself. You know what? I'm gonna ask about herself. Yeah. So, can I ask you about yourself, Rico? Or are the details about your life confidential? I understand if you didn't want to tell me anything taking into account you like Satomi.
I like and don't like Satomi at the same time. She's corporate bound, whereas I got my own way. I don't like having bosses or being told what to do. Well, nobody does, but you get what I'm trying to say.
I like her. So you're a freelancer. Do you use your powers for self-profit? Freelancer. So you're a freelance.
Kind of, yeah. I work for myself without relying on others. You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yeah?
And this applies to making a living as well.
I smile at Rico briefly, not quite sure of what activities she takes part in. She isn't related to Satomi, so that's good news. Oh, we actually have to... Okay. Let's go Satomi then. You seem to know Satomi pretty well, Rico. What can you tell me about her? I'd like to know about who's trying to hunt me down.
We're definitely not close or anything if that's what you're thinking.
Also, you know what? I like her eyes. Okay, I like Rico in general. Got it?
We just, well, come across each other in the past. All I can say is that she works for some big company and that she runs errands for them. If there is some dirty work that needs to be done, they send her to take care of it, and she usually does it in record time.
So I guess I got lucky. Taking into account her powers, I must have gotten lucky. She's been on my tail since the beginning.
Oh well, you managed to outmatch her after all, Yori. As you can see, not everything depends on being super strong and super nimble.
I nod faintly to show that I agree with her, for her powers tipped the balance in her favor. Yeah, a few times. If it hadn't been for Rico's help, I doubt I'd still have the briefcase with me. I'm totally saving after every freaking thing, even there is only one option. Ask Rick about the bunny girl's powers. Are your powers similar to Satomi's? You were struggling to keep up with her.
This is a complicated topic, Yori, but long story short is that our powers aren't the same. Satomi is incredibly strong and agile, whereas I can do other stuff. I'll show my powers when the time comes, but for now, I'm going to keep them secret. It would spoil the surprise otherwise.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Are your powers dangerous? Powers. Are your powers dangerous? I'm asking in case I should take additional precautions.
Nah, don't worry about it. You're perfectly safe around me. And besides, why would I use my powers against you? You're quiet nice.
Let's go.
Not to mention that the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Rico lets out a peal of joking laughter, causing me to chuckle as well. She's very right, even if we have completely different missions, provided that Rico has any mission to begin with.
Can I ask you something now, Yori? I'd like to hear more. From the man who defeated Satomi.
I mean, as long as it's nothing too sensitive, sure, ask away.
To be honest, I was wondering about your job. Are you like a merc or something? Did you explain a ton of things?
I mean, I'm currently working for a security company, the best in the city. Full admit, I received special training back when I was a bodyguard.
A bodyguard? Wow! That sounds pretty cool! How come you're a security guard now?
Being a bodyguard wasn't my thing, too dull and repetitive. I preferred a more active job with more action. That's why I signed up to work for this company, and I'm not disappointed. It's been an extremely active first day. This is your first day as well? What the hell? Dude, way to start the job! Upon hearing my last remark, Rico dissolves into laughter, almost on the verge of splitting her sides.
Oh gee, was it really your first day?
Working for this company? Yeah.
My goodness, you totally earned your monthly paycheck in a single day. Your employer must be proud of you. Like, who wouldn't be? You did the impossible to complete your mission even if Satomi was onto you.
I mean, technically he did not complete the mission yet.
Well done!
Rico taps my shoulder with a wide grin, proud of me for not having succumbed to Satomi. Agree, it is quite an achievement.
Anyway, it's pretty late, and after all of that fighting and running, you must be exhausted. You can spend the night at my place if you want, for you're free to leave as well. I'm not gonna hold you back.
I mean, I was kind of ordered to stay put, so I'd appreciate if I could spend the night here, yes.
In that case, it's settled. I'll fetch a futon so that you can sleep in the living room. Hang tight!
And with that cheerful message, Rico heads out of the room, helping me once more. She's being so kind to me. If I have the chance one day, I should return a favor. She deserves it. Yeah. She's the one. She's the one. You know what? That was quite an opening, not gonna lie. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. Security guard, bunny girls with superpowers. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Say what you want. I enjoy the games from Wincloud, okay? I do enjoy them. They are absolutely lovely, sort of change of pace kind of thingy. And lately, you know, I've been streaming Genshin, which is, well, technically it also has quite some reading and so on. And also what we were playing lately. I mean, we played one rather serious game very shortly, not long ago. Let's see what I'm rendering as well. Those were pretty serious, but super enjoyable as well. We played something from Irha Studios. Okay, to be quite fair, compared to what we were playing right now, maybe it wasn't that much of a change of pace, but well, I still very much enjoy Wincloud games. I know people like kind of underestimate that and so on and so on. I like them. And I quite surely enjoy this one so far. And definitely looking forward to see where exactly this is all going. I'm really missing the achievements though, not gonna lie. I'm missing the achievements, yeah. But I think, no, it doesn't have the cards as well. Huh. I wonder why they decided not to implement that and so on. Well, so far for I think Rico is my girl. Anywho, let's end this right here, right now. We'll of course continue tomorrow. The game of course can be found on Steam, so you can get it yourself. It was released literally yesterday. And it's on a 25% discount, so not so bad. Yeah, if you enjoyed, consider liking the video, of course. If you're fresh to the channel, subscribe. We are playing basically all the Sakura games, yes. I have not played one of them, which is right now like Patreon only. And I'm right now kind of not on Patreon at all, sadly enough. But eventually I'll get there again, that's for sure. And we'll probably play the other one as well. What else? There is also Twitch, Twitter, Instagram in the description. If you're into that stuff, you can follow me there as well. And lately, there is a lot happening on Twitch. So, you know, if you want to catch me live, go on there. Even for, obviously, the votes, the VODs will still end up all on YouTube as well. Right now, I believe I've uploaded up to 61st stream, and I have 4 more rendered. However, I think I'm gonna be leaving them for the next week, because next week I'm going on a sort of trip, so at least we will have the VODs uploaded sort of on a daily. Anyway, with that being said, hope you all have a wonderful day, and hope you will join me tomorrow on another journey into Sakura Bunny Girls. Bye bye.